6:30 starts right
this
now.
This is the first time that I can remember that a gun has made it this far in.
A 19-year-old shot and killed himself during a strip search at the Bexar County Jail. Bexar County Sheriff Javier Salazar says it just happened a few hours ago. Typically, KSAT does not report on suicides, but in our newsroom discussion today, we found it important to explain why people may have heard a gunshot coming from the jail today. It also raises public safety questions about how a gun made it into what's supposed to be a secure area. Our Daniela Ibarra was at the press conference this afternoon with the sheriff. She joins us live now from the jail. Daniela, the first question that comes to a lot of people's minds is, where in the jail did this happen?
Courtney, the sheriff says everything really unfolded here at the South Tower behind me. And the sheriff also says that 19-year-old was in the building for just 6 minutes before pulling out the gun. I want to show you video from earlier. You can see emergency vehicles responding here to the jail. The sheriff says San Antonio police brought the 19-year-old in on a warrant for domestic violence choking. The sheriff says his deputies patted the teen down. Since he was brought in on a felony charge, the sheriff says it's their department policy to do a strip search. He says the 19-year-old, whose name has not been shared yet, had shorts underneath his pants. He believes that's where the teen had a semi-automatic handgun. He says the area where this happened is supposed to be secure. We asked the sheriff how a gun was able to make it in there.
We take off our weapons before going into the secured area, so literally no one is armed. Weapons are just not allowed in that area. And so for us, it's certainly fortunate. We had a deputy literally face to face with an armed suspect, and the deputy's unarmed. And so absolutely, the weapon should have been found before it got to that point.
The sheriff says the whole incident was caught on camera. We are already in the process of requesting that video. We also reached out to SAPD about their department policies. They just sent them over to us in the past 5 minutes. I haven't gotten a chance to look at them, but we're going to wrap everything up for you coming up tonight at 10. We're live in San Antonio. Daniela Ibarra, KSAT 12 News.
All right, thank you, Daniela. A developing story you'll hear more about on the Night Beat. Also, the search is on for the person involved in a road rage shooting on the city's west side. It happened around 10:45 last night at Bandera and Culebra. According to police, one witness says they heard 4 gunshots and saw the suspect driving away down Bandera. The victim pulled over to a corner store, and that person had a gunshot wound on his left thigh. He was taken to the hospital, but he's expected to be okay. If you know anything about the suspect or this shooting, you can call police immediately. Devastated friends and family gathered today to remember a young woman and to send a strong message. This was just a couple of hours ago on South Zarzamora Street. 26-year-old Yulissa Valero was the victim of a deadly wrong-way crash in mid-January. The driver, who was suspected of causing that crash, was arrested for DWI. Today, we spoke to Yulissa's sister, Natalie, who told us a big part of today's gathering was to speak out against drunk driving.
You may think like you're just getting on that car, and you're driving and you hope to make it home. You're not realizing if you can hurt yourself or worse. Like in our situation, we got Yulissa taken away from us. If somebody makes the same dumb decision, it could be any of us. It could be me tomorrow. You never know.
Natalie also told us she believes Yulissa would be happy with her fight against drunk driving and would tell her not to give up. Is cutting hundreds of staff positions this upcoming fall semester. That announcement came at a district budget meeting this weekend. Several things prompted those cuts, including declining enrollment and federal COVID-19 relief money expiring. At least 216 positions will be affected, the majority of those being college advisors, family engagement specialists, academic deans, and special education positions. All right, a reminder, if you don't know already, Super Tuesday is coming up. KSAT will have a complete coverage of elections and some early results from races right here in San Antonio and the surrounding area. Join Myra Arthur and Steve Spriester for the KSAT Super Tuesday live stream Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. Coverage will be available on all of our streaming platforms. And just a few primary election reminders. Early voting has ended and the polls will reopen in just a few days on Tuesday, March 5th, Election Day and Super Tuesday. We have information on voting locations and a sample ballot that you can look at right now on our website, ksat.com. General Motors is recalling nearly 820,000 pickup trucks over a safety concern with the vehicle's tailgates. GM says the issue involves the electronic latch. used to open the gate of some Chevy Silverado and GMC Sierra truck beds. The pickup trucks involved include the 2020 to 2024 model years. The automaker says if water gets into that tailgate, the mechanism used to keep it closed might short circuit. General Motors has received more than 130 complaints about the tailgate problem and reports of at least one minor injury. Well, if you are on the market for a new car, Consumer Reports' annual list of top picks is out and could come in handy. They test just about everything from gas mileage to how easy it is to install a child's car seat. 12 on your side's Marilyn Moritz says this year's list includes a lot of hybrids.
One word stands out for Consumer Reports' top 10 picks: electrified.
4 hybrids, 3 plug-in hybrid electric vehicles or PHEVs, and 1 EV. That's significant because it shows that the market has shifted towards electrification and that these models can best their gas-only competitors.
So here goes. The Toyota RAV4 Prime. The plug-in hybrid gets 42 miles of electric-only driving before the gas motor kicks in. CR says it's quiet and smooth, and it goes from 0 to 60 2 seconds faster than the gas-only version. Need a mid-size? Toyota's 3-row Highlander hybrid is the pick, and it gets 35 miles to the gallon overall. Subaru rules the compact SUVs. The Forester and redesigned Crosstrek have secure handling and a wide range of safety features. Next, the redesigned Toyota Prius has more horsepower. The plug-in Prius Prime version gets 39 miles of pure electric driving and 43 miles to the gallon when the hybrid engine kicks in. If you're thinking truck, CR says the Ford Maverick and Maverick Hybrid offer a lot of the function of a truck, but at a fraction of the size and cost. And the cab is roomy. For a mid-sized car, another Toyota. The Camry Hybrid got top marks for reliability.
But it also performs well in our fuel economy tests, gets 610 miles per tank of gas, and earns a sky-high road test score in our on-track evaluations.
If luxury is your style, CR's top pick is the BMW X5 and the X5 plug-in hybrid. And for a sporty drive that won't break the bank, CR's pick is the Mazda 3.
Finally, their top pick for an all-electric vehicle is the Tesla Model Y. They like the quick acceleration, and it has access to the Tesla supercharger network. Marilyn Moritz, KSAT 12 News.
Animal lovers rejoice. For the first time in more than 30 years, guests will soon be able to visit a fan favorite species in a brand new exhibit. We've got a preview. It's next on the news at 5:30. After more than 3 decades of waiting, San Antonio Zoo visitors will get to see gorillas for the first time since 1990. They will welcome back gorillas to a whole new exhibit called Congo Falls. The San Antonio Zoo is calling this edition a significant milestone in the zoo's 110-year history. The project is said to be completed by 2025, which is 35 years since the last gorilla was housed at the zoo. So exciting.
Ooh,
they've been talking about this for years and years.
I'm sure a lot of people are excited about that. Today wasn't all that bad if you went out to the zoo or had any outdoor plans, but you did notice a little bit more of the moisture, the humidity pumping back in. That's also one of the reasons why we've had more cloud cover in place this afternoon compared to what we saw out there yesterday. That moisture looks to make for another round of patchy fog and perhaps even some drizzle by the Monday morning drive. Other than that, unseasonably warm temperatures in store this week and a few isolated rain chances. We're going to get you those details after this.
I know we said yesterday that we were going to try to do the newscast outside. I think we forgot about that, but it would have been good today too.
It would have been fine. We may have had to clutch the bottle of hairspray closer a little bit more today because of the humidity that's working back into the area. We saw some patchy fog once again earlier this morning. As I mentioned just a bit ago, a little bit more cloud cover into the afternoon. But other than that, it's just been warm. Take a look at current conditions outside. 76 degrees right now here in the Alamo City. The same just up to our northeast
Southeast in New Braunfels, 75 in Seguin, 72 in Bernie, and 70 degrees right now for our friends up in Kerrville. Winds out of the south to southeast at about 5 to 15 miles per hour. What those winds are doing, pumping in more of that Gulf moisture. So relative humidity is up. Dew points are up right now in the 60s for many of us. That's about 5 to 15 degrees higher than what those dew points were reading just 24 hours ago. So that essentially means we've got more of the moisture in place and you're starting to feel some of that mugginess when you do step outdoors. By the way, that moisture is going to stick with us into Monday. I think we'll see a slight little break in some of that humidity into Tuesday before once again some of that moisture returns by midweek. Then we're expecting our next cold front to arrive ahead of next weekend, and that looks to filter in some drier air for any weekend plans. So more on that in just a second. I do want to touch on once again the potential for some patchy dense fog first thing tomorrow morning along with the cloud cover in place. And yes, we also could see some areas of drizzle develop, just enough to get the windshield wipers going for the Monday morning drive. So something to keep in mind there as you're stepping out tomorrow. Then after that, we're going to keep about a 20 to 30% chance for a few isolated showers to maybe a stray thunderstorm that could develop by late afternoon and into Monday evening. If we do see a storm develop, there is the chance that it could sit on the stronger side, but as of right now, for that, odds are pretty low. After that, just a 10% chance into the overnight hours on Monday and into early Tuesday. We'll start off with the cloud cover, but as we start to see some of that drier air punch back into south central Texas, I think we'll end the day on Tuesday with plenty of sunshine. Now, temperature-wise tomorrow, yes, a muggy start. Mid-60s for most of us. That's it. That's all we're able to cool down to as we kickstart the day. So a humid start to our Monday. After that, still generally the cloud cover continues into the early afternoon. 71 degrees though. Temperatures warming up somewhat efficiently because of that moisture. 75 the forecast high for us here in San Antonio. 76 in Floresville. 77 for places like Castroville as well as Divine. 74 in Comfort. 75 over in Canyon Lake. Tuesday, though, with all of that sunshine returning, this looks to be the warmest afternoon of the upcoming week. Check that out, mid to upper 80s expected, so turning very warm on Tuesday. But then after that, again, we start to see more humidity work back in yet again on Wednesday. That will allow more of the cloud cover to return. Temperatures still warmer than average, but we're more to the tune of the upper 70s and low 80s by the middle of the week and into the second half of the week there as well. Thursday, we'll reintroduce another 30% potential for a few isolated storms. That's ahead of our next cold front. So I want to go ahead and time that out for you. You can see there's a low pressure system dumping some snow and rain across portions of the Rockies and the Pacific Northwest. That's going to continue to move through the northern tier here over the next couple of days. But by Wednesday, we'll start to monitor for this area of low pressure that moves across the desert Southwest. There's that isolated chance into Thursday afternoon. Another 30% potential into Friday morning before that front works through the region and it does cool us down and dry us out into next weekend as well. So a little bit cooler, lows in the 40s and 50s, highs in the 60s as we get ready to also spring forward next weekend too.
Gosh, it's already that time.
I can't believe it.
Pretty crazy. All right. Thank you so much, Mia. All right, Mary, holding our breath for the Spurs tonight.
Yeah, hoping for some consistency and to build on their last win. The Spurs host Indiana this evening, another difficult matchup against a talented team, but they've proven they can put the pieces together. We'll preview the matchup after the break. Plus, the UFL's training camp is in full swing. We'll check in with the San Antonio Brahmas in Arlington. Stay with us.
Fans in San Antonio who are great fans, I think they're going to really back us because we're doing the right things. We're playing as hard as we can, and we're going to win games for you.
Wade Phillips and the San Antonio Brahmas are feeling good and liking what they're seeing at training camp. What to expect from the Brahmas this season in Big Board Sports. Well Well-rounded scoring, limited mistakes, great energy, 30-plus minutes from Victor Wembanyama all contributed to the San Antonio Spurs' improbable win against Oklahoma City on Thursday. The 12-48 squad hopes to build on that effort tonight against the Indiana Pacers, who sit in 8th place in the Eastern Conference. When the two tip off, San Antonio will be without Julian Champagnie, who is day-to-day with an ankle injury. With that, Malachi Branham will start in his place. Here's veteran point guard Trey Jones on the team's outlook coming off a win.
We feel, our improvements throughout the season. I think, stats, analytics, everything, shows how we've improved throughout the season as well. But, our record doesn't necessarily, prove that. But, as far as us being able to compete with the top, teams in the NBA, be able to beat a couple of them, definitely helps, a young locker room like we have. Definitely, shows us, where we can be one day, and just lets us know that, we got to be able to do this every single night. We can't just, pick and choose nights that, we feel good or the ball's going in when we want to do it. We got to be able to now make this a consistent thing.
Consistency will be key tonight. Tip-off between the Spurs and Pacers is very soon, 6 o'clock inside Frost Bank Center. Indiana dropped a 129-102 decision in New Orleans, so they're hungry for a bounce back. We'll have a full recap of the game tonight on Instant Replay. The San Antonio Brahmas embark on the 2024 season under the new United Football League this month, March 31st against the DC Defenders, to be exact. A reminder, this offseason, the XFL and USL merged to create one powerhouse spring football league. Training camp is in full swing. The Brahmas coaches and players reported in Arlington Tuesday of last week, and yesterday was the team's first padded practice. At the helm of longtime and former NFL coach Wade Phillips, here's what you can expect from San Antonio this upcoming season.
Y'all could expect a lot of deep balls, a lot of touchdowns, and a lot of dance celebrations.
Expect the defense to make plays. Don't be surprised if we scoring touchdowns, making turnovers, and being very productive. Coach Wade, he let you be yourself within the defense. As long as you do your job, you can go make plays, and he'll never be mad at you for that.
Plenty to be excited about. Our live coverage at Brahmas training camp will begin Tuesday, so stay tuned for that. The high school boys basketball season will wrap up this week with the state tournament, and our local teams put on a show this weekend. On Friday night, the O'Connor Panthers were able to hold off Lake Travis with this defensive stand to win by 1 point, but unfortunately they fell in the regional finals to Stony Point. Cole's Ajan Hasadin Ratana hit this buzzer beater to beat London High School in the regional semifinals. The Cougars are heading to the Alamo Dome, where they'll play Hitchcock in the 3A state semifinals. The Veterans Memorial boys basketball team is also state tournament bound after defeating Edinburgh Vela in the 5A regional finals. The Patriots will play Keeling Ellison in the 5A state semifinals on Thursday night.
We'll probably take a day or so to get ready for the weekend, and we got to go to Kansas City, and I think our team will be highly motivated when we get to Kansas City on Thursday.
The third-ranked Texas women's basketball team wrapped up a 27-4 regular season last night with a 71-46 win over BYU. The Longhorns finished second in the Big 12 behind Oklahoma. Now Texas prepares for the Big 12 championship in Kansas City, where they'll face either Kansas or BYU in the quarterfinals. This afternoon, Caitlin Clark of the Iowa women's basketball team became the all-time NCAA Division I scoring leader after that free throw, breaking the late Pete Maravich's 54-year-old record. Pistol Pete and Ponytail Pete, love to see it. That's awesome. We got to say we lived through the Caitlin Clark college basketball era. That's pretty special.
It's incredible. 54 years, too.
Yeah.
Congratulations. All right, thanks, Mary.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
All right, if you're stepping up for any evening plans this Sunday, generally expect temperatures to gradually fall through the 70s and into the 60s later on tonight under mostly cloudy skies. And again, more of that humid feel as that Gulf moisture continues to work in. Your Monday starts off with some areas of patchy fog and drizzle, then a few showers and isolated storm not ruled out throughout the second half of the day. High temperatures in the mid 70s, even warmer by over 10 degrees into Tuesday. Then we'll monitor a few isolated rain chances Thursday and Friday, and then our next front cools us down in the weekend.
We are ready for it. All right. Thank you, Mia. And thank you for watching. We'll see you back here tonight on the Night Beat at 10 o'clock.